I've been alone for what seems like forever. Try to hold it together, but I'm losing my grip. I need someone who can make me feel better. Wrap me up in a sweater, treat my pain with a kiss. Then suddenly you are here, inside my head, everywhere. Where did you come from? I'm wondering, baby, are you made up of for real? Say, can you feel what I feel? 'Cause I can tell if I'm just dreaming. I wish I had a girl like you, and I wish you could be real, but you're not really here. And I don't wanna wake up without you, but tonight is gonna have to do. If I'm gonna get with a girl like you, I fade away. Every day you're not with me. Maybe now that you've showed me what love could be like, what can I say? I know it sounds like I'm crazy, but I need to believe in you to get through my life. Then suddenly you are here, inside my head, everywhere. Where did you come from? I'm wondering, baby, are you made up of for real? Say, can you feel what I feel? 'Cause I can tell if I'm just dreaming. I wish I had a girl like you, and I wish you could be real, but you're not really here. And I don't wanna wake up without you, but tonight is gonna have to do. If I'm gonna get with a girl like you, girl like you, girl like you. If I'm gonna get with a girl like you, girl like you, girl like you. If I'm gonna get with a girl like you, girl like you, girl like you. I don't wanna wake up without you, but tonight is gonna have to do. If I'm gonna get with a girl like you.
Kill immediately here. Lawrence with 2 on Ghana and Buzz, though.
Spike is dropped right now in a short. The Cypher is picked off immediately. Lawrence and losing Buzz there with a headshot from the both popping at Aldrone, going through a short. Doesn't see anybody there just yet. Both popping out of the Prince.
Yeah, definitely a tough one. I love that, calling the owl drone in after it gets taken.
It's time to break into this. So this time around, pretty good control here, mowing down these AP players,
God.
easy peasy.
Hopefully this time baseless, and they've already lost one, so I don't think so, but we'll see.
Considering there were 3 players with scopes at you.
Not bad, for sure. See here, APE pushing down rather quickly.
Oh.
Oh, they actually...
Hyper Omen crossfire setup here,
Ooh.
and this is completely muting any progress made over here.
As he comes around the corner, Buzz and...
I think they want, and the defuse is going to go down.
That just
And-
constantly throwing swerve. It's like she's getting ready for the
Oh
lockdown.
my God, 10x. And this is going to be just one player left. Cobra, and a 1 versus 3 is picked off. He's picked off.
Dude,
How do you like those highlights, Artosis?
Oh, they're awesome. And some of these, like, death skins, what do we call it? Like, these death animations that you can have.
Like fatalities.
Someone turns into an orb or a dragon comes out and breathes on you, and like, or you're like turned into a Christmas package or something. I can't wait. I want them to release one. This is the one I'm going to buy when they release it, Tasteless. Is when you shoot me, I grab where the bullet hits and I scream and I fall over. That's the one I want. Not a dragon coming out.
And the guy goes, I don't want to die, and then dies.
Yes, exactly. That's what, it's like, ah! As he falls down. Like, these people, a dragon come, or you turn into a sphere and explode or something. It's like, no, I just want you to see the fear. It's like I'm Omen and I rip my mask off. I'm like, no!
I'm afraid, and you just die.
Exactly.
We had an excellent first map, and a very close first map here with these two teams. 13-11 there, almost going to overtime. Do you think this is still going to be a 2-0 Artosis?
100% Tasteless.
You don't think it could be a 2-1 at all?
Listen, if I was a coward, I'd let you know.
Okay.
Well, I did buy the skin I want to buy, but yeah, no, I do think it's going to be a 2-0. Look, like, APE actually played very well, it feels like.
They
definitely,
very good.
It felt like they could have taken that.
One round goes differently, and that could have been us in overtime there.
But honestly, I don't even think MUYAHO's playing their best yet.
Well, MUYAHO looked a little bit one-dimensional on the attacker's side. I mean, I feel like I can't say enough. It really was A-site over and over. And look, it does seem like in most professional play, A-site is kind of the shoe-in compared to the other two. B is just...
C is too long and B is too open.
It's the Goldilocks site, if anything. It's like this spike site is just right.
2 ways in.
Yeah.
There's boxes everywhere.
There's a heaven and a hell.
Yeah.
It does seem like C tends to be picked more often when there's abilities and ops or vandals that can be used to hit at a really long distance and deny that. But they did A so much that it seemed pretty manageable. I think the second half was a lot more interesting overall. Now we're going to go to the map Ascent. I think this is, of all the maps that we have here in Valorant, I think it's the most vanilla.
This is the mint toothpaste map.
This is the mint toothpaste.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of like, it's like a fast food place, it's like, well, this is like the value meal. It's not fancy in any way.
Yeah?
This is the smallest map, it's 2 sites. Controlling mid is very important. We
so
don't have
chicken
teleporters.
Nuggets is what it is then.
It's a chicken nuggets map.
Yeah,
it's a chicken tendies map for some players.
Ooh, yeah.
But it's like, it's a very straightforward tactical shooters map. The A site and B site can be quite tight in some regards, so we see Killjoy picked a lot, and that's why we're seeing Killjoy on both sides here.
Exact same lineup here.
If the Jet locks in, and she will, so...
Harry switches over to...
So as far as Agent goes, a mirror matchup.
Yeah.
So we're going to have lots of Sovas using Hunter's Fury on the lockdowns.
Oh, I can't wait.
I cannot wait. That's my favorite part of Valorant.
When they put it down...
That's when I stand up and cheer instead of cast.
Yeah. It's like, it's over in that garden / A-Link area, and then the Hunter's Fury gets it, or it's on that box in B main, and the Hunter's Fury gets it. That's when I know, Tasteless, that these are gamers.
These are real serious gamers.
These are serious gamers. They know how to game.
They know so much about this game.
They don't just know how to game, but how to counter game.
Yes.
Which is even more.
Which is not to be confused with anti-game.
Oh, no, anti-game.
No.
That's
we don't have any anti-game.
That's something
here.
our parents do. All right.
All right, guys, game 2 is ready. Our map's Ascent. Right now, MUYAHO with a 1-0 lead. Some of these buildings going to finish exploding in the background, or
no, dude, they're frozen. But that's why the spike is here. I think it has something to do with how everything's frozen.
There's a spike stopping it or starting it.
What language is that banner up there? It says like Marzo.
Wait, sorry, which banner?
The banner that says like is advertising the Masters tournament. It says like Marzo on it.
I was like, that's English, Artosis.
Marzo is definitely not English.
Oh, gets the turret immediately. This is going to be a quiet move over here towards B.
Yeah,
now
Killjoy is set up in there.
Yeah, there is a Silva here as well. Common combination over at B site. Now this is a exterior defense here.
Yeah, Cloudburst comes down. They use the, well, that buys a lot of time, actually. Boost in there from Lawrence. Going back to check the boathouse. Clouds everywhere. Cobra gonna go ahead and plant behind the box.
Yeah, Spike is planted. Patiently, MUYAHO is going to come in here, set up an infiltration to try to breach this. Now, there's ghosts around here for MUYAHO, but they're going to have to peek in very patiently, try to see if the other team will exhaust some of their utility.
Yeah, they do have a double flare from breach here, so let's see how they're going to utilize this. All right, go ahead and throw it in. Cloudburst going down. Oh, Buzz going to the side, get 2 kills very quickly, 3 kills very quickly.
Oh my God.
Oh my.
Complete domination
Dude.
there, not a single death on the defending team. I'll tell you what, getting the killjoy first and then negating any use of the turret, and then all the follow-up kills there allowed them to snowball that fight. And by the way, a lot of patience exhibited here by MUYAHO. Everybody patiently set up, even closing the door for some reason at the B site before they decided to invade. And then just pushing in.
Well, I guess you don't know. There could be someone in mid waiting to come in and flank you, right? That would really ruin your day, for sure.
So they get
You know
that.
what gets me about this, by the way, Tastes? There are rocks falling off.
There are
of that.
rocks falling off there.
So,
but
like,
just there?
The time isn't completely frozen or whatever. I would not stand under that floating bit of land.
I would not rock climb on the bottom of that floating island.
Nor could you.
No, you don't know me. Like, when I'm not casting this, it's all extreme sports for me.
I can tell.
So this is going to be a push past Catwalk into A short. Omen, Jet, and Breach are here to defend, but firepower going to Lawrence, immediately getting the kill there on intro.
Okay, Buzz underneath that Cloudburst. Throws another one down. Oh, as he backs up into him, takes down Halbay.
There was a pretty ingenious Cloudburst. I gotta point out the way that there was one Cloudburst and then the backstepping into the second Cloudburst where, you know, it's not clear immediately if you're that Killjoy coming out that there's a second Cloudburst over to where you're at. Pushed right into the flank, and that allowed the kill, completely getting control of that. Third round in the first half. This is where APE Prince can buy Ghosts and Vandals. Can they leverage?
Well, hopefully Phantoms. If you're going into this with
I'm sorry,
Ghosts,
Phantoms and Vandals
like,
and
they can buy their shorties right now.
I get my haunted weapons confused here sometimes.
It's so funny. They're all ghost things.
A ghost is technically a specter here. Don't go too hard on me. Now, this time around, a very, very patient opening here from APE Prince. I mean, they've got the Spike back there. They've got the Killjoy. They've got the Sova.
And MUYAHO's actually playing a little bit aggressive, a little bit forward. But you're right. APE is like really taking it slow with their fancy guns.
And you can see Buzz, and I think this is the best time to actually have this ulti ready here. You can easily get some good kills. Stunned there for a second. Buzz going to back up.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, I thought he actually hit Lawrence with some of those knives, but I guess not. All right, a rotation now over towards A, but Killjoy's set up reasonably well there. I guess actually most of her stuff is over in A-Link.
Yeah. Halbay hoping to peek. There's not a ton of time left on the clock. They may try to still come out here and farm the orb.
If you farm the orb, though, you
then you've given away your position, so they probably just have to go for it, and so they will. Makes sense.
All right, throws down that dark cover at the door. Harry from behind the box here, trying to get some damage in. Lawrence, who's boosted in, shooting up into heaven, getting a big blind there.
Okay, buying a decent amount of time here. They're going to get the Spike plant finally here. The Omen is going to be down here on the low ground with the Stinger to try to come in and get a invade there. Buzz, unfortunately, does not connect with the knives. Intro is the only player remaining here on the defending side, and what looks to be an impossible push. Let's see. It doesn't look like he's going to abandon his ambitions of trying to get in there, but this is basically not doable, the way the spread is here.
Yeah. If you get one kill, then you only need 2. There's, well.
Damn, look at you, Sesame Street.
Well,
and then
tickle
it's 2,
me, Elmo.
And then 2 minus 1 is 1.
I would be the
And that was brought to you by the letter Spike site A. Yeah, so the Jet, you know, when you don't connect and run out of your Blade Storm there. There is a little bit of time to draw the weapon, and not likely to be able to pull through from there. Sometimes we can see a winning team then use the ability, use the ulti there to try to actually swing the third round. Unfortunately, not going to be the case here for Buzz. Did not manage to do that there. And so this is a push through mid.
Yeah, they're getting up there very, very quickly. Now, there is an alarm bot right outside of this smoke.
We could see the Sova send an Aldrone out here. Just going to hang back. Shots fired through the wall. Scrambling to get over here towards B. Try to cut them off as they'll pop out through mid-market. Aldrone coming out in that direction here.
Okay, trying to get rid of everything here. The nanostorms do go off before they can take them. Now, poking through. Fault line hits. Harry sitting back in the boathouse.
Oh, headshot there. Gets the kill on Halbay, dropping the spike. Cobra takes Harry out. 10x with a double kill on JoJo and Cobra.
Pretty darn strong, but Slash gets a kill there. Lawrence takes down Ghana.
Okay,
this is 1 versus 1, Jet versus Jet.
I don't know about pulling the ulti out there. What do you think about that? That seemed like... Well, maybe it's like a surprising move. You're going to come out and be at a different angle, but...
Yeah, well, you're the only one that knows that you're going to be in the sky, right? So that's like, I think that automatically gives you an advantage, but just not quick enough there.
Yeah, not connecting with the targets either. And you know, frankly, burning through an ulti, getting absolutely no payback for it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so,
but if you get that kill, you look like a genius, right? Because if you think about it, like, you know that they're going to be on the ground. They don't know if you'll be on the ground or in the sky, but they have to lean towards ground.
Right.
So it adds difficulty to your opponent. So I actually like the move.
It's a double-edged sword, though, if it doesn't work out, is
for sure
kind of what I was saying. So rough moment there. Buzz going to hang back into the wine cubby here. And we have the Jet and the Omen here for the attacking side, poking into B, but it appears for where the spike is located. This is going to be either going through A long or through connector into A.
Well, maybe they're going to try to get everyone to rotate to B, right? Like, it's kind of funny having both of them in here, but there the turret is, shooting down at them. Looks like Lawrence is actually taking a couple hits. All right, Buzz throwing that cloud burst, coming down A main.
Now, the Aldrone didn't spot anybody in mid. Buzz going to back up here, taking a lot of damage there, 36 HP.
Yeah.
Harry. Okay, so the A site is no longer the focal point. It seems like B has been taken, but they're taking the long route to courier the spike over into B.
Kind of funny the way that went down. I thought that they were going to end up trying to push A, but...
That flank by 10x is huge. Gets the kill on Slash, and it's very clear now to MUYAHO exactly what's going down. It's going to be a spike plan at B. The Killjoy is hanging out, by the way. And this is not going to be the most ideal position here for APE Prince.
Oh, it's definitely going to be difficult, and immediately losing Lawrence right there. Down to just 2, Halbay and JoJo.
And this area is already smoked.
Yeah, JoJo in the boathouse here with a crappy gun. Not going to work out.
Just an easy cleanup. I think it was kind of cool how they got control of B, but you know, honestly, there's not an easy way if they don't have mid smoked off to actually get over there in time. I mean, Halbay specifically was completely useless in helping to secure the spike site, basically getting to B main and seeing that there's nothing to see because they're smoked out. And from there, a very easy push in here for MUYAHO. And I know we're still early on in this map overall and still early on in the first half here, but MUYAHO seems to be very, very, very comfortable and very much in control of this map.
They definitely are. But, you know, they are on the defense here. So we'll see if that has been a big difference that we've seen going forward here. Oh, my God. Actually, immediately running in. Buzz, 2 kills. Drops down to just 15 health, but that is amazing. Like, to just rush out there with your Blade Storm, get 2 kills off the bat. Unfortunately for them, though, Harry has died. Buzz is low, so it's not, you know, anything could happen here still. JoJo gonna plant.
A is theirs. We're going to see if the Omen can get another smoke up in a second. Right now, the Omen's going to be sitting on a Paranoia. By the way, look at the patience here from MUYAHO. They want to be absolutely confident that it's time to move in. And they're basically letting APE Prince burn through their ult. You're kidding me!
Oh, Buzz!
Get you with a knife one way or the other.
Yeah, I thought she could only throw knives, but then switches to the actual knife for the kill.
Are you telling me all these characters have knives?
That's crazy.
Getting shanked.
That hurts.
Okay, so that was not on paper the way it's supposed to go down, but in style, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
So this was really what put them in a position where they could get an easy reclaim. The double kill there on the Jet.
Yeah, misses there, switches.
Switches,
I love
yeah.
It.
To the knife that, unfortunately, her powers do not let float.
I feel like you should still be able to throw it. And then you can punch, but it's like way less damage.
It sticks in him, and then you punch the knife.
I love it. There's no reason you can't throw that knife. You should also be able to take off your gloves as some of these characters. It's ridiculous.
All right, the turret's been picked off here.
I just want to play Valorant Sims Tasteless.
So they've got a pretty heavy utility stack over here at A. They've got the Jet here peeking with an op. And that's going to make it more and more clear that they're either in mid or they're in A. And in this case, they're kind of hanging back. Not using the Jet, though, in mid with the op is an interesting alternative position here.
Yeah,
we usually tend to have a Jet with the op there to you can updraft and peek, or you can tailwind away.
Well, you know, we have seen APE like push into B main basically every round, at least just to be there for a moment.
Yeah.
So I think it's like a good idea based on the way their opponents have been playing, although it doesn't happen to work this time. All right, getting in immediately, Lawrence. Beautiful right over those nano swarms.
Okay, headshot there. Intro getting the kill. Taking out Cobra as well. Halbe picked off by Ghana. And again, this spike is not planted, guys. It's dropped. And I don't know, I think we're seeing a pretty vexing situation here for APE Prince. They can't get any setup to plant the spike in time. They may lose on time alone, but no. At the last second, Slash pops out and Buzz gets the op kill. Buzz eventually rotated all the way back over to the A site to close that out, hoping to get a kill over at B earlier on. And
APE in a dark spot right here.
Well, this is rough. I mean, we're getting to the point now where the financial balancing of each side becomes less interesting as, you know, the defenders have basically been able to buy their way into utility very easy. They've got the weapons that they're probably going to be happy keeping for the majority of the game. And APE Prince needs to seriously come back here as they are sinking lower and lower. This game, like quicksand, you know, just pulling them in. And, you know, there's going to be rounds coming up here. They're not going to have any, at least weapon-wise, great opportunity.
Well, they've got like a few sheriffs in like a frenzy and a classic right now, so it's definitely not looking super hot. I mean, they did pull a round that was like this on Haven, so maybe there's still some sort of chance, but it's a tough one. Now, that area is just completely rigged with the Killjoy stuff. Yeah. Okay. Spots it through there.
Yeah. Immediately, it's going to be a mad dash over here into B. Harry hanging back, picked off there.
Yeah, they actually get in on top of it. Halbe now at 1 health, sitting back in B. 4 against 4, technically.
Okay, so here we go. This is the counter to the lockdown. And so that's going to allow them to come in there. But it does add a few more seconds onto the clock.
Yeah.
As far as getting closer to that spike actually setting off.
Okay, Buzz coming in with that off, waiting for someone to show their face through the boathouse. Lawrence pops out of the cloudburst, gets the kill right there. Oh my god, Lawrence with 2 big kills.
Okay, it's just Cobra and Halbe with 1 HP. It's all up to this moment. Got him with the spray, gets the kill. Is it enough time? It is not, and so the spike will go off, putting a win on the board. You can immediately see Ghana grabbing a gun and just narrowly.
Damn, that was quite the call. I would have started like defusing. My team's like, no, just run, and then I try to run, but then it catches me. I'm like, see, you should have let me defuse.
That's right. The spike gets just your foot and you die.
Yeah. Gets my shoelace. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, does that count as damage, the shoelace? So, you know, just stalling.
Look, APE picks up a round that they really needed.
And let's go back for a second here and point out the Killjoy getting the lockdown plant, which forces the Sova to use the Hunter's Fury to get it. That bought them those extra seconds.
It did, indeed.
It did, you know, and then it came down to, oh, there's just, you cannot quite get the defuse, and therefore you lose.
It looks like we have a push here through A main into A. Cloudburst going down, Tailwind forward. Lawrence up on top of the crate. Comes up to heaven, takes some damage there through the smoke and does get shot down.
10X actually with a double spray down there, getting both the Killjoy and the Jet.
It's a thin area once you hear him up there.
Oh!
Ooh.
Intro with a shot through the hip and a one-sided victory there for MUYAHO. Just when it seemed like APE Prince had caught their second wind, MUYAHO completely shuts them out.
Yeah, that was pretty brutally one-sided in a round where AP is like, all right, that's the beginning of our comeback. And then to get shut down like that, all their pretty guns going away.
Look at that.
Yeah. That's the scheme.
That sound is like a metaphor for how APE Prince feels after that game.
Yeah. No, they're having a hard time, man. Like their top fragger right now, 8 kills, 9 deaths. That's pretty one-sided.
Another tiptoe push here in towards the A site, and look at how quickly on the mini map MUYAHO is assembling to get ready to control this area. Look at Harry now, hanging back, buying time in here, setting up the right crossfire. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
It's
4
funny.
kills for Harry.
It's one of the reasons why it's smart to hang back that much, because when they don't see anybody there immediately, they're worried about the door. Getting that shut down and making sure that's smoked and covered, so Harry able to blindside them by not revealing the position, instead relying on the utility of the Killjoy. We're at 8-2.
Yeah, MUYAHO, a couple rounds left here. Could they make it all the way to 10-2? That would be just dominating. They do have Buzz setting up in the center with that AWP. Actually, kind of interesting, Ghana's there as well, the Phantom.
Oh, missed that shot.
Hard one to get. Intro is just waiting here in B main. Dark cover has gone out.
And Intro, you know, one of the things about when you're winning this hard is you do not want to get cocky and overextend.
Yeah.
Because that's where things can fall apart, especially in these rounds where everybody's doing full buys here. So you saw Intro tiptoe out. He's backed up. And this looks like it's going to be similar to the last game. And I will tell you that Omen teleport into cancel, I think literally didn't see what they're looking for. I think they were trying to spot this move on the mini-map here, where they're going to come around, and I think they don't have the read on this now. So this is actually one of the moments where perhaps if the Omen had not seen that, the ambiguity created there might make them more confident that maybe it is a B attack.
Yeah, yeah. And, I mean, that is kind of what we see, although we have a couple rotating Killjoy and reach up through the mid. That was a big kill.
Yeah, 10X getting the kill there on Lawrence.
Jojo coming through the mid, though. It looks like Ghana is, like, trying to spy anyone come around that way. All right, the blind goes down.
So does the door. As they're going to try to do another dive here. Now, there is Intro lurking back here, ready with a paranoia over at B. But I don't know that they're even going to be able to get in there. The Sova's going to try to come in now.
Yeah, he's going to have to try to plant very quickly. And with the Omen here, it's going to be tough.
Oh, my God. That's how you do it. Waiting until that last second, totally taking advantage of, you know, the futile amount of time that is in that before the defenders are given a win. And then waiting for the Q with his spike coming down to be planted.
Yep.
Killing the Sova. And putting, that's the 9th win on the board here for MUYAHO.
This is grossly one-sided for them right now. Let's see. I mean, it's going to feel a lot better for AP to be 3-9 rather than 2-10.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's you've got to take any win that you can get at this point in time. Let's remember, you know, how much more restricted and constrained you are. Look at juggling guns forward here. More restrained you are in the second half, in the early part of the second half. So, I mean, they need to get any wins to allow them to try to find their footing going into this. And right now, MUYAHO just wants to continue to just have a tsunami of points on their side.
Looks like they want to push in here through that A link. Couple waiting. Jet around this left, or right around the right corner there, waiting as well for anyone to pop out. Ghana checking over and over.
Okay, here we
Rolling
go.
Thunder goes down. Wow, good kill there.
Yeah, bit of a trade.
Yeah.
Flashed and now inside the connector. And they're going to all dive right into A. Now, A is a little bit open right now. We just have a couple of the players in heaven right now.
2 against 4. They're going to get the plant, but this is really, really tough for them.
It's basically irrelevant, you know, getting the plant. Really, you need a win now. It's no longer about trying to carry some kind of momentum with you into the next spot here.
Yeah, not much left for them to do. And going to go ahead, gun them down, and get that defused. 10-2. That is dominating. Oh, look at that. That looks so cool.
Style points. I've never seen that shot up. Look at that. You're going to throw up. You're going to get dizzy. Don't do that.
Ballerina much?
Very impressive.
Triple axle there.
It's not good for your toes.
Not
Bad
so
on
much.
your bones. Okay, so 10-2. We said it might be close. Not on Ascent, apparently, but
Well, not so far.
I've got my fingers crossed that maybe we can have APE Prince try to come back. The problem is, like, 10-2 is such a disparity.
Yeah, it's like if
It
you
feels
lose
like-
the pistol round, it's basically done.
Yeah, well, I think, you know, we do have comebacks with 8-4, but 10-2 is such a pronounced lead.
Yeah,
So
it's very different.
yeah, specifically with these scores, because we usually see the team that wins the pistol round usually win the second round. It hasn't been the case today, but generally speaking, it's a fair rule to follow. The pistol round could not be more important here for APE Prince. So I mean, we got to see what this setup is going to be. You know, how they're going to try to handle this, because I'm worried this may just be like a 13-2 here.
It could be. It could be. I think that we're not going to get much higher than like 4 points here for poor APE Prince. But you know what? Here's the one redeeming thing about a bad loss in this bracket portion. Your round wins don't matter. Those were big tie breaks during the group stages, right? This is just a double elimination bracket. So even if,
that's true.
as long as you win matches, as long as you don't lose 2 matches, it doesn't matter if the ones you do lose are 13-0.
That's true.
I mean, morally maybe. For your
Well,
fan base maybe. But
For your dignity, maybe.
Yeah.
But
how you feel about your self-confidence maybe. But like, for everything else, nah, man.
okay, Cloudburst immediately. Buzz comes in, going for the A site. We're watching, as you can see here, MUYAHO come in. They're going to try to get the spike plant. It's going to be just under heaven.
Close the door. Buzz backing up with this frenzy, trying to get some kills up in heaven.
And they've got the A site in lock here. They're going to try to buy some time here. Lawrence at 33 HP. Same with 10x. The door's shut. And right now, APE Prince needs to breach this. This is the most important round right now. Jojo gets the kill on Buzz. 10x takes out Cobra. Splash with a kill on Intro. 10x takes out Lawrence. Slash then takes out 10x.
Oh, this is a tough one for them.
Could go either way here.
Oh
my God!
Oh my God! Oh, what? Got 3 kills! What am I even looking
This
at?
is insane!
Oh my! It's like one breach under there. There's like 4 guys running in single file. Oh man! It was Foot Soldiers versus the Ninja Turtles.
It was
there.
crazy.
Oh.
You know, normally pistol rounds are a little bit tradey, right? Where it's like one guy gets the kill and then he's picked off, but it kind of is a back and forth. And what an odd position to watch this. The breach is just like I'm basically stuck here, like.
Yeah.
And now again, you know, at least on paper, we usually anticipate there's not enough wiggle room for the team to come back the second time around, but APE needs to win that more now than ever before.
All right, a lot of movement right there by Buzz. Does get taken down, but Lawrence and Slash have already fallen.
Now it's a 3 versus 1 here. Cobra. I don't know that Cobra can come back from this. Shroud steps forward.
And he does get taken out.
Okay.
Match point. MUYAHO. This is like one of our most one-sided matches that we've had.
Yeah. I mean, we were talking about this throughout the weeks of casting Valorant out here, but what's been exciting about casting Korean Valorant is that most of our maps have had very close series here. Not this one.
Yeah. Not
now,
this one.
It would be the hypest thing ever if we could see APE Prince actually win every single game from here on out and we go to overtime. That'd be the greatest story of all time, but
yeah.
Right now, let's see if they can do that. If they're going to start the comeback, it's going to be now. Buzz already picking off the Jet Lawrence, getting the door to shut down.
Just cloudburst.
It's a foggy day
everywhere.
today.
I know.
Now the Sova is going to be the only player that can defend the B site. He's picked up as well by Gata.
5 against 2 right now. Definitely some damage down on MUYAHO, but now just JoJo left over. He's going to get taken out as well, and complete and utter domination.
Wow,
Insane
it's like they
domination.
dominated more and more in each round, just taking that and bringing that momentum.
Dude,
It
13
almost
to
seems-
2 is, I think, the most one-sided we've had.
It almost seems to me like really the first map was the throat-clearing map for MUYAHO.
Yeah.
That was them going,
Well,
and then now you're going to hear what they actually have to say here on Ascent on map 2, where they were in complete control from A to Z, from start to finish.
we talked about that as well, though, right? Where it didn't even feel like they were playing all that well. Like Buzz, one of their main guys, it didn't feel like he had a great map on Haven, and they still ended up winning. And here, it's like it feels like you're right. They cleared their throats. They found their rhythm. You can see him yelling. Harry there, he keeps hollering something into the empty studio. I'm not sure, but
MUYAHO!
MUYAHO! That is epic to yell your own name, that's for sure.
That's right.
That's what I do when I wake up in the morning when I realize I'm still alive. I go, Artosis! My wife's getting sick of it, man.
That's right. That's what I'm doing in the mirror before these shows. I'm going tasteless, tasteless, tasteless. Really, really just dominating performance here from MUYAHO, which of course begs the question, how much more of this kind of play can they deliver?
Well, let's take a look. Headshot percentage goes to APE once again. Maybe they're editing it. Excuse me.
You know what? This music that was playing, this was playing as the Silva was spinning around and using the ulti. This is the music that plays during that. Yeah.
Right. It's the club mix.
That's right. It was
All my bros with one metal eye, get on the dance floor.
Started out with an ocarina, but now we've got the club mix set up. So, just mind-blowingly good performance from MUYAHO.
Yep.
I think taking a map that I think is a very straightforward tactical shooter map compared to some of the other Valorant maps, and just flexing on it.
True.
And I'll tell you what, man, you know, the Haven games were great. They were exciting. But it's kind of insane to see that, you know, moving on from there, they just completely crushed on Ascent. So the MVPs on both sides. Slash here for APE Prince, and Intro here for MUYAHO.
Intro's KDA, 3.9.
Wow.
Is that even a real?
And I'll tell you, we don't normally
He's got like a 6.0 KDA. I'm like, so you're telling me they res someone every round and you killed all of them? Sick.
You know, we don't normally have the Omens as the MVPs. It's usually like Jet or, you know, if there's a Rain on the team, but
Wait,
I guess
KDA of 7.0 for Ghana? Oh, you know what? They're putting assists in with the kills. That makes more sense now. Okay.
Artosis was on to something for a second,
Yeah,
everybody.
it's like,
He was
hold
like,
on,
hold
guys.
on a minute. I think
Something is
I'm
fishy.
the guy that's figured something out here.
I'm going to solve it for you guys.
Yeah.
Detective
The
Toast
pe-
is on the scene.
The people deserve the truth,
Yeah.
and Artosis is going to bring it to them. So, what an exciting best of 3 that was. I wish we could have gone to a map 3, but that's impossible when you have a team that dominates as much in map 2 as MUYAHO did there.
Yeah. It was pretty one-sided, but they show why I predicted a 2-0 Tasteless.
Whoa.
You and your 2-1.
Look at you like some kind of a genius over here.
I know.
Not only brilliant, but very brave as well.
Can't
Going for the
get
2-0.
anything past me, basically, Tasteless.
So we're going to be going to an interview in a moment here. We have Ending Life with us to get this translated. And guess what? We don't have to call him. They're in the studio now.
That's true. They are in the studio now.
Yes.
We're in like the little back room, so I forgot for a moment that they're actually here.
Yeah, they're actually here. So we're gonna ask the MVP how they're feeling. You know, how far can they get in the tournament? I don't know. I'm trying to guess. How these sound like good guesses for the questions? I might be right.
This is why you're
it's
not an
gonna be.
interviewer.
It's not gonna be as good as your predictions for sure. You know, I might. But we're gonna be going to that shortly. I'm excited. It's been a fun day. And guys, we're just getting started here.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a small break after this, some analysis as well. Then we're gonna be casting another best of 3.
Yes, and that's. I think it's going to be a closer best of 3 than this one, honestly.
Buzz. Let's have a moment of silence. There's no music playing for some reason. This is for Buzz.
There it is.
Okay, there it is. All right. I was like, Buzz won, right? He didn't die or something, right? Like, okay, Buzz. You know, there's a lot of moments that we could go back to and think about Buzz there. But really, you know, the way that we saw the Jet versus Jet battles when the ultis were used. Jets, whether it was shotguns or ops in critical positions, taking shots or not taking shots.
Yeah.
We did see Buzz miss a lot of op shots back there in
That's
the
true.
Haven game.
Yeah, didn't feel like he was on, but map 2, I mean, looking good. Honestly, everyone on his team was looking good map 2. They just... APE Prince was like falling down a set of stairs that had rakes on every stair or something.
All right, interview time. Go ahead and live.
All right, guys, I am ending live here, translating the interview for you guys. Seems like Buzz logged on today. And the funny thing is, you get the average combat score and you average that average. So it's like we have 2 maps, so we get the average. And Buzz, obviously, you guys saw player of the game here. And this was the first map, or first match rather, of Group B. And MUYAHO gets an easy, clean 2-0 sweep here. Let's get Buzz here. As Toast mentioned, he's right here on stage. Hello, Buzz. So we've done an online interview before, but since you're here now, and we know you're happy for that win, can you do a MUYAHO scream for us? Alright, let's do it.
하나, 둘, 셋.
Well, there you go, MUYAHO!
정말 그 승리의 기분이 저도 전해지는
That's
것
their
같습니다.
little team spirit.
자, 일단은요.
chant they
오늘
do.
조편성을 보고 지난번에 조편성을
guys
보고
like that.
기분이 좀 좋으셨을
But how did you
것
feel when you
같은데
saw your
이
Group B?
그룹에서 쉽게 승리를 하실
Did you
거라고
guys,
예상하셨나요?
as a team, did you guys think that you guys would, easily win your first and second matches?
쉽게 올라갈 수 있을 거라 생각은 했지만 그래도
Yes, we saw our groups, and
방심하지 않고
compared to Group A, yes, it's fairly easier, is what they
결승
thought.
잘 올라갈 수
But
있도록 준비하고
there's definitely wild cards
네,
here,
역시
teams
동서남까지
especially in Group B.
거지
So
선수가
we're not
있는
100%
거고요.
confident.
오늘
So we'll have to
군대
see
중계진은 물론
how
그리고
the rest of the
글로벌
tournament pans out.
중계진까지 무야호의 승리를 예상했습니다.
And
역시나 예상대로
Korean
승리를
casters
가져갔는데
analysis
기분이 어떠신가요?
and
네,
the global or the
당연한
English
결과라고
casters
저는 생각합니다만
predicted that
테이블에서
MUYAHO was going to win
어느
and come out on
정도
top today.
점수차가
how do you
많이
feel about that?
있어가지고 불안한 승리를 가져가가지고 아마
So especially
경기
on
후에
our first map,
피드백을
Haven,
하면서
we didn't
다음에는
really
더 좋은
perform as we
경기력으로
wanted to,
나타날
as
것
we did in an ascent.
네.
So
테이블이
we
조금
kind of,
아쉬웠던
in
것
the middle when we had
같은데
that
어떤
short
부분이
break,
조금
we had to kind of gather our thoughts and, kind of
어떤 부분을 좀더 보충하고
prep
싶다,
and
이런
just do
부분이
better in
있어요.
map number 2, and it actually worked out.
아무래도 저희가 상대의 경기를 분석하고 보다
So if you
보니까
guys, how do you
저희
prep
방식의
for
플레이보다는
these kind of tournaments? Because
APE
we know that, you guys are a
플레이에
fairly
저희가
new
맞춰하는
team
느낌이어가지고
that's been,
그런
going back
거에서
and forth
약간
between
미스가 났던 것
organization.
아,
And
그렇군요.
during our
알겠습니다. 다음에는
preps and
테이블
analysis
가는
at our
나아진
with our
모습을
coach
보여주지 않을까라는
and
생각이 드는데요.
at our team
역시나
house,
오늘 경기만 봐도 헤이븐은
we prep
손톱이
as much as we
빠졌던
can, but
걸까요?
there's always some
어센트에서
things that we
정말
miss. That's
압도적인
why
모습을
we did
보여주면서
have a hard
승리를
time in
가져가셨습니다.
map number 1.
이렇게 강한 무야호 팀을 과연 누가 막을
So,
수 있을지 앞으로가
Today,
기대가 되는
even
것
though you guys
같은데요.
did struggle a
오늘
little bit in
무야호
map
팀의
number 1, you guys were
경기를 다른
so
지역
good,
마스터즈 팀들이
and you
지금
guys,
많이 보고 계실 것
like
같은데,
we see on the
선전
scoreboard,
보고 한마디
2-0.
해주실까요?
Any words to the other
VALORANT
teams that are already waiting
Here we
there
go.
in your other
와.
groups?
아하, here we
And
go.
he says, Valorant
아,
championships,
알겠습니다.
here we come.
아무래도 가장
So,
강한
this just says they're gonna make it into the finals.
팀을 또 꼽지 않으실까라는 생각이 드는데 비전에게도 한마디도 해주시죠.
Any last words to
Oh,
Vision
Just
Strikers
Strikers.
specifically?
그래도 연승은 끊겼지만 무패는 저희가 끊겠습니다.
All right, so your win streak is over because of that draw, but you're still, undefeated in terms of losses. So we're gonna be the team that gives you that first loss. So wait for us.
저희가
Last words to your fans.
공격을 보여줄 때도 항상
And we do have, some matches, some maps where, we do struggle. And I know you guys are disappointed sometimes, but we're always going to practice and try hard as all these teams in, Masters are doing. So thank you for supporting us. And that is it for the interview.
Thank you, Ending Life. Excellent work as always. I don't know about that MUYAHO scream, but I know who's going to be screaming MUYAHO later on. It's going to be APE Prince waking up in their sleep from a nightmare.
I know, yeah.
Just such a commanding.
And then they're going to be like, oh, thank God it was just a dream. And then they check the website and they're like, it wasn't a dream!
I did lose that match.
I was just redreaming reality.
Yes. I was reliving my past. So that does it for our first best of 3, but we do have Don Juan Gaming Kia versus F4Q. After a small break here, we basically, I believe we'll cut to a commercial, then we'll have an analyst desk segment. Then they'll throw our ugly mugs up for a couple minutes, then we'll go into those games.
Indeed.
How does that sound?
Sounds about right.
Okay.
So yeah, you can see how this bracket is turning out. Don Juan against F4Q. It's going to be a fun one no matter what.
Yeah, this is going to be great. I think it's fair to say Don Juan Kia probably the favorite going in here, but F4Q could surprise us.
I hope that they do. I mean, they have some really outstanding players on their team, right? Like, 5K is really ridiculously good. We've seen some great plays from Athena and Bunny lately as well. I mean, GodDead pops up from time to time. The whole team is very, very good players. And again, I think that they have less pressure on them. But Don Juan, I think, they are a bit more professional, and I think that that's going to carry them through.
Guys, we have our break starting now, but when we come back, Don Juan Gaming Kia versus F4Q. Don't go away.
It's like we're magnetic.